Hey, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? It's Nick. We are doing our monthly look ahead. This is our first live of 2022. So I'm glad I could be here with you guys. Going ahead and got my coffee on because it is still about 9 a.m. It is about 32 degrees outside, maybe 33, and it is raining and snowing outside. So, what better way to start the day than to get the coffee on nice and hot, put on some hoodies, get the hat on, go Bills last night. What a showing that was last night. Sorry, JT. Sorry, New England fans out there, but that was a good game for me. That's all I got to say about that. So we're gonna start off. I know we have a few people already filing in right now. Who do we got in here right now? We have TM Nerdy Station, my brother. Station man, what's going on? I know you're snowed in a little bit too, so we'll see. We'll see how you do. We got Eric Stash. What's going on, brother? Eric the non-stash nowadays, but still looking good. Still looking good, man. Yep, JT Station. What's going on, dude? Sorry about last night. It's kind of like a payback. It was almost like payback in a way, but there's a little bit higher stakes for this game. So go Chiefs. Go Chiefs later today, right? I think we can all agree. Yep, everyone's showing some love in the chat right now. Big Herm, Station, everyone. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Go Bills. Yeah, my brother actually had this hat last time I saw him, and I like the simplicity, and I like the trucker hat style almost. And so I went ahead and picked up this one a little while ago, just because just because it was good. No, don't leave. Don't leave. That's the last time I'm going to say anything about it. Last time I'm going to say anything about it. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. All right. Yep. Everyone's saying hi. So I'm going to start off with just a little bit of show and tell. It's not going to be Big Herm style. Not going to be just knocking it out with tons of awesome stuff. But this is a blame Herm kind of a situation, though. And I'll tell you why. Because he's been talking up Invincible for so long. I've read the first probably half dozen issues of Invincible, maybe in the past, and I really dug the story. But the guys that are on the weekly grind, like I am, it's hard to read other stuff, and so I had to cut back on my polls a little bit, which freed up some time. I reread Saga, which is great, man. I absolutely love that one. Stay tuned to the Cerebros and Verno. We're going to be doing a show in the next week or so with Robbie and possibly Jennifer as well, going over the entire Saga story. So I'm really looking forward to that. But this is a big blame Herm right here. So I got the compendium #1, and this is probably the first compendium I've ever owned. I've actually held some before, but I was so intimidated by when I finally got it because it's not any bigger than a regular comic book. Dimension wise, except for the width here. So it's like, how the hell does anybody actually read these things? So that's going to be interesting. But not only did I get #1, but I got #2. So we have the first 2 compendiums. #3, I'm still trying to find the best price for it. You can go to your big bookstores and whatnot, and they're like $65. But I'm not into that, man. Not into that. I think Amazon sells them for somewhere around 50, something like that, and then you can probably get them on eBay used for about 45, something like that. So I'm planning on doing a video of like how I can find cheap trades, because I'm in the cheap trades. I'm not really too concerned about condition unless they're hardcover. Not too concerned about condition of some books. But yeah, who got Sheena? What's going on, girl? How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I know we had some other folks come in as well. Inja, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Compendium Life. Yeah. I think that's my first compendium, the Invincible ones. So I'm digging that. I have tons of trades. I have lots of hardcover. The first hardcover set I ever put together was Walking Dead, and I'm missing #16, which is the last book. So I have 1 through 15. That's the first thing I ever kind of binged back in the day. Absolutely love it. And so yeah, the compendiums, man, they're huge. I have 2 more of these shelves I'm going to be building and putting over there, which you can't see where I'm going to be putting them. But all those things are going to be kind of going over there. So, yep, Brother Joe's in the house. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hey, what a great segment. What a great segue. Lady Killers, Joelle Jones. Super sad about Wonder Girl. But at least we're going to get those 2 issues in like the Trials of Wonder Woman or something like that coming up soon. But it's not going to be like a natural ending. You know what I mean? Because those issues are already written as far as I'm aware. And so pretty sad about Yara Flora. I hope she comes back. If that series did anything, It introduced a new Wonder Woman who was extremely compelling and captivating, and it was great. You just loved her personality. I liked seeing her journey. I liked how like rebellious she was. She's young, exploring her powers, very very confident, very just a great character. And then Joelle Jones. I mean, I wasn't really familiar with her artwork and her writing, and so that really brought me in to Lady Killers. I actually have a variant cover of like a Lady Killers, I think volume 2, issue 1, which I just thought was amazing. I just bought it because it was a cover grab. But then I kept on hearing though, no, it's actually a really good story. And then the library edition popped up, and it was like less than $20 with free shipping on Amazon, and it's in perfect condition. It's got that awesome bookmark there, the ribbon bookmark, which I totally dig. I'm probably going to binge this somewhat soon, and yeah, tell you guys what I think about that. But I think that's my only hardcover outside of Walking Dead, maybe. So that's pretty cool. Totally digging that. All right, we got to get into the show. We're about 10 minutes in. This is what Herm talks about all the time. Flash, good morning, brother. Good morning. Thanks for coming in, dude. Anybody else I did not acknowledge in the chat? You guys are blowing up the chat. Thank you so much. Can't wait to hear my thoughts. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I flipped through it and I'm like, damn, that art's awesome. So totally into that. All right, what are we doing today? We are going to be looking into February. I'm probably going to do this video monthly. I want to do it by the latest by the third Sunday of each month. I'm trying to hit FOC, and sometimes it's just kind of hard to gauge. I think we missed the first FOC for week 1 of February. I believe week 2 is probably tomorrow. So let's get into that. Let me switch my cam here and see if you guys can see that. Awesome. Let me know if this view is okay. If it's not, I can do like a side-by-side kind of a thing, but I think this will be okay for our purposes. Let me know in chat. I'm still playing around with like the aesthetics and feel and look for this segment here. So I'm in League of Comic Geeks. If you're not familiar with that, that's how I manage my poll right now. A lot of shops also manage their polls through here. So you can actually go to like the different options in here, and you can actually sync up with your store. So like you can see here, I'm with Cadets, and maybe you can't see that because my thing's in the way. Whoop. Here, look at this. Stores, Cadets. So if you're local and you're watching this, you can log into this and you can actually go to stores. You can find Cadets Toys and Comics. You can look for your store, ask them if they have this. It's a really cool way of managing your pool. And I totally dig it. So what you can do here is you can go into the new comics, and there's a little calendar up here, which we're all familiar with. You can click on the first week, and then it'll show you everything that's coming out from all the different publishers. So let's go ahead and run down through here. I'm going to be hitting up the chat as I kind of go through here. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to the most, and then you can see what I'm pulling, and we can go from there. So of course we got to be getting Batman. This will be what, the third issue into the new run, and so the first 2 issues are all right. They're all right. I'm not giving up on them at all. Pretty interesting stuff. So you know, we'll keep getting it and see what's going on. It's issue 120. So let's go. You can see which ones I picked up by the green dot right here. So you're going to see that there's not a whole lot of green dots, just because I'm trying to cut back and trying to read some older stuff too. The backlog. What's a backlog, bro? Detective Comics. We're going on Amazing Spider-Man 88. So with the new news with Zeb Wells and JRJR, I'm going to be picking that up when they take over. So I'm going to be waiting for that. I can't remember what issue it is. And I think Zeb's actually writing an issue pretty soon. Let's look at this one. This one's still Kelly Thompson. Yep. Okay. So we're going to be kind of holding out on that one just for a little bit. Dark Knights of Steel issue number 4. I'm hearing great things about it. I read issue number 1, and I never picked it up though. I just I opened it and flipped through it at the comic book store. And so I'm hearing a lot of people love that book. Spawn. Yep, there's those diehard Spawn fans out there. I'm just not really in that category yet. I respect everything they're doing. It's amazing. It shouldn't be possible for them to be doing what they're doing. So, yep. So we're going to go through Nocterra 7. Yeah, Sheena. Yep, exactly. Nocterra 7 is going to be awesome. And so I'm looking forward to that. It's been a long time since we had one. When was the last time we had a Nocterra book? Because I feel like it's been quite some time. Yeah, August. Look, August to February. That's a hell of a wait, man. I'm not digging that. I'm not digging that. But we did have the Blacktop Bill issue come out the other week, and that was pretty solid. I like that one a lot. Let me close out some tabs here so I don't get lost. Batman 89. I do like the cover. We have like Catwoman crawling through the window there. Let's see. We have Alien, Woman Without Fear. This was actually a pretty cool book. I'm going to go ahead and add it. It's past FOC already, but I was digging the first issue, and I was kind of waiting to read the first issue before I committed to the second one. And the first one kind of sold me. I'm really, really excited about it, especially the last half of it. I'm not going to spoil it, but that should be pretty cool. X Lives of Wolverine. This coming Wednesday, we're getting one of these books. Is it Lives or Death? I can't quite remember, but we're going to be getting it in. I'll be trying out that number one and seeing if I like it, and then I might commit to the future ones. Are you guys jumping right into X Lives and X Deaths without really knowing too much about it? Let me know. I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit hesitant when it comes to all these like side X-Men books, especially now that Hickman's not gone, but he's not writing anything anymore, right? So we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Legends, Spider-Woman, Fantastic Four life story. Again, I have not read a lot of Fantastic Four. I've been recommended a ton of different Fantastic Four books to read, but I'm reading life story as my introduction to Fantastic Four. Is that a bad idea? I hear it's a bad idea. I hear it's just completely sucks. But I know some veterans in Fantastic Four who love it, and I'm loving it. So, yeah. I mean, what do you do when you're not familiar with Fantastic Four, but then they put out a life story, and then you read that and you're loving it. Hopefully, I can get caught up on like the John Byrne stuff and go from there. What's the backlog, bro? I don't know. Yes, I read the Blacktop Bill one. Yep, it was really good. I enjoyed that one. Yep, we need a second issue, correct? Yeah, yes. Yeah. Yeah, we need to pool our resources. Absolutely. Because these things are elusive. It's like reading Department of Truth, or it's like Loch Ness Monster. It's like Sasquatch. The world may never know. Geiger, yeah, thanks for keeping me on track over here. So as we go through, Sabretooth had me interested because I want to know what the heck he's been doing down there. I'm not reading anything else in the X universe except for like Inferno and the main X-Men run. So that I think they touched on Sabretooth a little bit. I think maybe in like X-Force. I don't know. Correct me. So I'm interested to see what's going on. I'll probably flip through it and see what's up. Arkham City, Order of the World. That's been a cool book so far. I like that one a lot. The creative team scared me because they've made it difficult for me to understand books in the past, but I actually really like this creative team. I like the story so far. It's been pretty cool. But yeah, Geiger's gonna be interesting. There's gonna be so many other characters they're gonna be bringing in. I'm wondering if they're gonna water down the story. It looks like they're really blowing the universe out. 80-page giant, $7.99, Image Comics. I feel like they're gonna have a little bit about our boy, the Nuclear Knight. They're probably going to have him in there a little bit, but there's going to be a lot of other stories. They're going to blow the world out a little bit. So we'll see if the world development is great. All right. Basilisk, I ended up dropping that. Echo Lands, I ended up dropping that. I know. I'm sorry. Going through just a couple other books. What is this? Fantastic Four Reckoning War Alpha #1. That's a lot of words. That is a lot of words. Who's actually writing that? Let's see. Dan Slott. Okay. Interesting cover. We have like the Watcher on there. There's a variant as well. Lots of cool stuff going on. Okay. Might be a flip through. I'm kind of like hyper aware of everything Fantastic Four at the moment because I feel like I've been cheated and I need to go back and read some really cool stuff from them. Excellent #1. Man, I don't know. That'll be a flip through. That'll be a flip through when I go. I like the art. I like Allard's art. I like that. Milligan, I believe, is on it as well. And I haven't had a great recent track record with Peter Milligan. Magic Order, Volume 2, Issue #4. I love this series. Anybody reading Magic Order? Let me know if you guys are reading Magic Order, because I feel like it's a very underrated book. It's very underappreciated. And they're doing a lot of cool things with magic in that book. I really do like that. And the world is pretty interesting. So let me know on there for sure. Drop Basilisk. Yeah, I understand that. I'm with you. It's okay to quit holding down. Is that what in nature? Okay, so World of Krypton, Hellboy. Let's see. Lord of the Savage Land. So many books. Ant #2. Holy crap, we're about 6 issues back on that one. That we should be on issue 6 is what I'm trying to say by now. This book was solicited all throughout the whole summer and eventually came out sometime in the late fall or something like that. And we're only on issue 2, and here it is February. So holy crap. All right, Inkblot. If I'm passing books that you guys are absolutely in love with, let me know in the comment in the chat here, because I'm always interested in hearing what's coming out, especially if it's a new series or it's like just started and I can pick up like a quick back issue to get caught right back up. Let's see, A Thing Called Truth, number 4, Image Comics. I don't remember 1 through 3 on that one. Panthea, cool cover. So we got Primo's number 1. I remember seeing on Robbie's channel that this was coming out. I think it was like a weekly wrap up. And so it's AWA. AWA has done some pretty cool things so recently. And so I went ahead and take a chance on this one. Pretty cool cover, interesting concept. New Masters. I had this one checked, and it's not checked anymore. If it comes in, great. I'll probably pick it up. If it doesn't, let me know if you guys are picking this one up, and maybe I'll grab it as well. I mean, it's an Image number 1. Maybe it was because of the team. Let's just see the team real quick. Yeah, I don't know the team, so I'm kind of being a little bit more critical than usual about the books I pick up, because these shelves back here fill up extremely fast, and I don't want to expand. I don't want to expand. In fact, I have like a short box and a half that I'm trying to like get rid of and sell right now. So, just trying to, clear some room and keep what you love and pick up what you love, All right. So I think that's it for week number 1. Let's go into week number 2. At the very end, we'll go through my actual poll list through the whole month, and we'll kind of highlight some stuff that's going on. So again, we have another ASM. Let's check the team on that one. We got Patrick Gleason. And then we have Zeb Wells. So this might be an interesting, let me get that up a little bit. This might be an interesting place to jump in, because if there's there's a story by tons of people. Look at all that. But okay, I might not be understanding how the storytelling has been working so far, how the writing's been working so far, because there's like 6 storytellers or 5 writers credited on this book. So we'll see. We'll see on ASM. If you guys know when Zeb's actually taking over, can you let me know? Can you let me know down below? I would appreciate it. When Zeb is actually taking over, has that been announced in JRJR? All right, Justice League annual. I'm going to stay away from some annuals. Wonder Woman just breaks my heart because I remember Yara Flora now. Moon Knight number 8. So Moon Knight's been one of those books where it's like, I feel like it's rooted into me at this point. I love the art, and the story was like, okay, I can see it, but I didn't have any like emotional tie to the character. And I feel like if you did, it might be more impactful for you. But as I kept on reading the story, I was like, okay, I can see what people are talking about. I can see it. I can't remember a book in the past where I kind of like forced myself to read it because other people were just blown away by it. And then eventually it's like, okay, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good book. So, that part, Nick. Shane, I'm going to make up my own context for that. And I'm going to make up my own context, and I totally agree. That part. For sure. Just wait for the relaunch in April. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Excuse me. Love Gleason on art, of course. Yeah, who doesn't love Gleason on art? Yep, April. We all love your Flash. Yeah, it's your fault, man. Sorry, I got to clear my throat. It's still early. Yep. April. Man, okay, so we got to wait a few months. That's okay. Hopefully he's writing some cool stuff on that one. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Devil's Reign number 4. Backlogging it. I've read. No, I'm not backlogging Devil's Reign. I'm backlogging Dark Ages. Dark Ages. I love Devil's Reign so far. I love it. I don't care if it's a ripoff of Civil War. I don't care at all. I don't care that it didn't like the Superior 4 issue just came out. It doesn't matter. We got Rhino on the cover. We got Iron Man dead. We got US Agent, looks like. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's keep going. Let me let me take another drink real quick. Good Lord. Okay. Let's go into Venom. Venom number 5. Anybody blown away by Venom? Let me know. Is anybody reading that and going, holy crap, that's the best book? Or it's exactly what I thought it would be from that creative team. Let me know if you think that right now. So it looks like Al Ewing has taken over here. Let's see. In this issue, Al Ewing returns to the pages of Venom. Okay, cool. We'll see if it's more compelling than what Rom did, and we're big Rom fans around here. So, what does that say? Joker 12, as you can see, it's not checked on my box right here. Although I did read Joker 11 and enjoyed it more. I think it helped push the series as far as in my interest level, at least. And so we will be continuing on Joker because we're only a few issues away from that run being over. From Tynan's perspective, I don't know. Do we know if Tynan's, what is it, 14? If 14 is the last issue of Joker, or is it going to be a different team? If we know, let me know. Okay. So Son of Kal-El had to drop it. Just wasn't blown away. I haven't enjoyed an issue really since issue 1. And then, after that, I really didn't enjoy it too much. I was really hoping that he would have his Future State story played out, where he kind of like goes mad and takes over everything and everybody has to worry about him. It's just not happening yet. When that starts happening, I'll probably jump back on because I'm really interested in that story. I'm not interested in the Lex Luthor stuff or, how he wants to change the world or anything. I'm just not interested in that. So had to drop it. But I hope you guys are enjoying it, though. I hope you're enjoying it. I never want anybody to feel bad about the comics they read because they impact everybody differently and they have different meanings and everything for everybody. So read what you enjoy. And that's what I'm doing. You read what you enjoy. Absolutely. Joker 12, I still haven't read any, and Superman's son is cool. I'm going to write out. Yeah, I totally understand. I liked the first issue. I liked it when he was running around and people weren't understanding the villains, but he was, and he was compassionate. He helped them. You know what I mean? Like I liked that, but I just haven't liked what he's been doing now. He's a son of Superman. He's got like, he's a brilliant mind, but he's running to his friends asking him like, what should I do? What should I do? It's like, dude, you can do anything. You can do anything you want. And you're super smart and you can process things as seen in the annual or whatever it was super quickly. So I don't understand why he has all this inner conflict about what he needs to be doing with his life. I don't know. I really want him to kind of break bad. I just want him to break bad because the potential there is crazy. His father and his mother, those genes combined. Come on. Great character. Great character. Deuce is at 14. Is that a hashtag Deuce at 14? Yeah. Yep. I agree. Last Harley broke my heart. She and our favorite couple is going to separate ways again. Oh, really? I don't know. Now we just continue to read what we hate. What we do is we continue to bitch about what we hate. True story, Hulk 3. Okay, so we are going to continue on. Kate Bishop enjoyed the series. It was all right. It was all right. Didn't enjoy issue number 1. Batgirls as a book, I kind of like number 1, and then I hear number 2 is good too. I love the art. The art was great, but it was the characters are a little bit too poppy, a little bit too like middle school, high school age, conversations, which was fun and cute and cool. But I want to see these girls like, I don't know, maybe a little bit more serious and taking on some really cool issues and things. And so I haven't read issue number 2, so maybe I'm being a little bit too critical of it so far. The art was killer though. I love the art. The art was amazing in that book. So let me know if you guys read issue number 3. Again, we have an X death of Wolverine. That's issue number 2 already. So we're going to get 4 books between now and the first week in February. So that'll be cool. All right. So we have Secret X-Men number 1. We'll see how that plays out. Is that actually, who's this by? It's by Teeny. So if you're a Teeny fan, there you go. I know about half these people. Sweet. All right, let's keep going. Still learning X-Men. New Burn number 4. New Burn's a great book. I've been loving that one. Scorched. I know you guys are going to be digging that one for sure. Mighty Morphin. I know there's a lot of Power Ranger fans out there. 7 Secrets. Kind of a run that I somewhat regret dropping. I think I read the first 4 issues or so, and then I kind of fell off of it. I heard there was a recent issue. It was just mind blowing, but I'm not sure. King of Spies, one of my favorite books right now. It's It's mindless fun. Guy's only got 6 months to live. He's like one of the best retired assassins of all time, something like that, like a Secret Service, like a James Bond. And he doesn't like the world he's in, so he decides to kill all these untouchable targets that they've always had in the past. And so he's kind of creating this gigantic revolution, and all these other assassins are going for him. It's kind of like a John Wick meets James Bond meets Berserker in a way with the violence. It's pretty awesome, though. I've been digging it. What else we got? Radio Apocalypse. I hope it actually comes out because it's been a minute since the last one. When the heck did the last book come out? I feel like it came out in what, November? November 17th. So I don't like this schedule so far. But then it says we have 2 issues in the same month in March. I'll believe it when I see it. I know we have a lot of Radio Apocalypse fans in here, right? We have to. Superman was raised in Kansas. Go Chiefs. That's true. Those are facts. Oh, Newburn. You and Verno got me hooked on that. Yeah, it's a pretty good book. I would say Human Target is better. I mean, if you're drawing a comparison between, a little slightly older men, best at what they do, doing some detective work, things like that. So if you look at it at that level, I think Human Target's better. But Newburn was really good, though. I liked it a lot. Yeah, Newburn has been awesome. Love Newburn, of course. Yeah. Great one. The Scorch, yeah. My shop got several. They had like 5 different covers. I didn't get a single one. I should have. I regret it. I know. I'm mad at myself too. Didn't get it though. Yep, Doug, Radio Apocalypse. It was a great book. I've heard just a few people say they didn't enjoy it. That's fine. Yeah, but I loved it. The art was great, and those perspectives were beautiful, and the angles and like the distortion of the character based on the angles they took. And yeah, that couple that you meet in the beginning, those 2 girls. Oh, that was beautiful, tragic story. It was great. What's going on here? Sam, I had to go back to the poll list. Had to drop comics I actually like as well. Yeah. So what I did was, if you guys have been noticing on my Nick at Night, I had that little bar across the bottom. I have to put together this past Friday still, but you see it in the video if you checked it out. And it's my second week doing it. And I tend to look, and what the objective is not only to let you guys know how I feel about every single issue on like a continuum, but if books continuously land on that far, right side or whatever it is, whatever the poor side is, then it's telling me that I'm not really enjoying them each time. And so I'm kind of using that as a gauge to say, why am I picking this up if I'm continuously not enjoying the book? And so that's the thing, because we're all trying to save money. We're all trying to save time, do other things, right? So yeah. So first off, love the grading part. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. It's I learned an optimized way of doing it during my editing process that I didn't do the first time and half of the second video as well. And after I learned that little trick, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to save half as much time editing. It takes a little bit of time. If you're not in the spawn, I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yep. All right. We are still in week 2. Let's go through this. All right. Suicide Squad, Blade Runner, Last Flight Out. Read the first 2 of Last Flight Out. It didn't quite blow me away. The art was not as great. I enjoyed the concept, but Red Sonja, Monkey Meat number 2. Didn't really enjoy issue number 1. Didn't really talk to a lot of people who were blown away by number 1. Anybody reading Daisy? I don't think I saw a single person when this came out reading Daisy. If you did, let me know, and let me know what you thought about it. I felt that it was a little bit confusing. The premise might be cool. I feel like it's a book that I needed to read 3 or 4 times to really kind of understand the concepts. And I feel like it would be an interesting story going forward. The art was great. The covers have been great. I don't know the creative team, but I'm kind of sad for dropping it because I feel like there's something there I'm not grasping. And I feel like it would be a pretty cool story. Let me know if you're reading Daisy. All right. Fourth Man number 2. Number 1 was great. Diodato Jr. That art style's uncanny for sure. Apache Delivery Service number 2. That's an interesting. My shop has a few copies of number 1. Maybe I'll dig that up and just flip through it, see if I want to pick it up. And then I got number 5. Okay, Jennifer's Blood. There's Arshina. Let's see, Evil Ernie number 3. I have an old trade of Evil Ernie, or no, my buddy does. He let me borrow it, and I flipped through that, and it was it Evil Ernie and Vampirilla? Trying to remember. Crazy art in there. It's all black and white. It was probably from like the 80s, 90s, maybe. Hotel number 3. Number 2, I thought was great. Number 1 had some pretty good stuff in it too. I feel like I'm trying to put the puzzle together before I have all the pieces. I think I mentioned that in my review. Now that we kind of know the pattern from volume 1, I think when I read that book, I'm trying to be like ultra perceptive of all like the weird things that they're doing in the writing. And I didn't see too much of that in the second issue. Number 1 had that all over the place though. So let's see, Bylines and Blood, Dracula 1. Rick and Morty, man, they're still cranking these out. What are the sales on Rick and Morty books? Especially all these spinoffs. I sold my whole run in Rick and Morty probably a year ago. And it was in 2 boxes. It was in 2 boxes. It was dozens and dozens of issues. Nothing low. It was like starting in like the 30s. So it wasn't anything crazy. Billy the Kid number 5. Love that book. There's like 3 people reading it that I know. You guys should be checking that book out, though. I recommend that one. Let's see. Faithless. I think. Is Frizen doing a variant for this? She is. And it's a 1 in 25. She's killing me. No one's buying 25 copies of Faithless Volume 3, Issue 1. That's going to be an eBay search, unfortunately. Okay, so Playthings, number 1 from Scout, Devil Tree Carriers, Broken. All right, we're going over to the next week over here. I'm going to catch up on the chat real quick. Yep. Love the grading bar. Thanks. Yep. Kind of get caught up. It was a daisy. Yeah, it's a comic book, dude. Dark Horse. No, not that. Got the Hotel trade paperback coming soon. It's a good read. I would be interested to know your thoughts. It'd be an interesting reading experience, reading all the issue 1 or all volume 1 rather, all in one trade. Because when we had to do it, it's like we didn't know all the connections, and then you'll know the whole story, all the connections and everything in one sitting if you just blast through it. Whereas we had to wait, every 2 weeks or every month or something like that to figure it out. Faithless is wild. Yeah, is it? I've seen the title around, but I never gave the series a shot. And then I think, Frizen put that post up, I think, and it's just like, great. Here we go. Yeah. Don't act like I'm not getting the Frizen variant. Sure. 1 in 25, though. Probably not. She's been doing that a lot lately. Okay, Superman 89. Let's look at it. Spider-Man, rather. Zeb Wells. Oh, and Kelly. And okay, well, there's all sorts of people in here. Never mind. I think we already discussed this. It's April, right? I don't know why I keep looking. Nightwing dropped. Let's see. Thor 22. Yeah, the last issue was not great. I didn't like the big reveal at the end, but it's okay. It's okay. It's heading in a direction, I guess. X-Men 8, we got Duggan. What is that? Is that Phoenix's little eye covering there? That's pretty interesting. Dark Ages, I've been back. I've been backlogging those for sure. I've been stacking those. It's pretty well, no, it's not really like an homage cover. Not really. I thought it might have been an homage to that Spider-Man with Carnage on it, kind of ripping out. Fantastic Four 40. Maybe pick up a trade. I heard this is really good. I know Big Herm talks about it. I know some guys talk about it. Hulk number 4. I'm just reading it because it's insane. And people who are complaining about the Hulk, it's Ryan Otley and Donny Cates. What did you expect? Did you expect something super introspective and compelling and whatever else? Or do you expect something really gory, completely left field, massive, if you're disappointed in Hulk, I think you set yourself up for failure based on that creative team and your expectations for them, but that's okay. Spawn again. Oh, that awesome Violator cover with Spawn in the middle. That's really, really cool. I like that one a lot. Catwoman, there's a Frizen cover on that one as well. All right. Black Widow. I've been stacking these. I hear it's great. I like the art. So I'm stacking those. Walking Dead Deluxe. I remember when Walking Dead Deluxe was first announced, I picked up, I think I collected Walking Dead single issues from like the 120s on, I think. And then I caught up through the hardcovers, you know, the ones before then and then after then. When Deluxe was announced, my intention was like, I'm buying all these. I'm going to have a whole set of Deluxe. And then I think I got to issue 10 and I'm like, I don't got room for all these, because that's going to be what, almost 2 short boxes or a short box and a half, or no, like 1 long box and a short box, something like that. I just didn't have the room to stack all those. And I already had the collection as a hardcover. I'm like, man, I can't be doing that. Silver Coin number 9. Interesting. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, one of my favorite books out right now. I think it's my favorite ongoing series that's active right now, for sure. I've been loving it. Loving it. Robins, didn't get that one. Another X Lies. Well, we're gonna play it out and see how this actually goes. Primordial, wish it was better. There's a lot of emphasis on the reader kind of inferring, and I don't really like that. And they're showing me, and they're not telling me. There's a lot of crazy art. Sorrentino's on the art. Lemire's on the writing. I don't know. Every time I get to the end of the issue, I just kind of want more. And yeah, that's that one. The Night, number 1 comes out this next week. What's the furthest place from here? We're gonna get the Carney issue, which should be pretty cool. Carneys were seen in the previous issue. I'm not going to tell you how or why, but that book's interesting. That one's interesting. It's getting cartoonish in a way. It was like real. I felt like it was more serious, and everything in the first issue, maybe even the second issue, and the third one, it's kind of heading in more of like a cartoonish dialogue and cartoonish style. I've been enjoying it though. It's been pretty fun. Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. I hope I can understand what the heck's going on in that book. I don't understand the guy's motives. I don't understand how he knows, what his end game is. He's like a brave coward. It's a very strange book. It's a very strange book. We're going to keep going though. Scorched. Oh, those covers are beautiful though. Okay. Iron Fist, rather. Is this our new Iron Fist? Is that what's going on here? Don't know the creative team. Man. Yeah, maybe. We'll flip through it and see. I don't know the team though. It's hard for me to buy it's from Marvel, so it's going to be what it is. It's Iron Fist, so it is what it is. My excitement level for Iron Fist isn't like super high. And the creative team, I don't know. So it's kind of missing all the boxes for me to check, but it's a number 1. And it's like, do you take a chance? Maybe I'll wait for some reviews. We got Power Rangers, Homesick Pilots. I know a lot of you guys are loving that book. That book scares me. Can't read it. I read the first volume, got a few issues into the second volume, and I'm like, I feel like I'm confused every time I read this, and I don't like that feeling. And so I know a lot of people are digging it though, which I'm so happy about. I'm glad. It's good. It's good art and a great writer and everything. All right. Soul Plumber had the drop. Just got too weird, man. Sweet Paprika. I know a lot of you guys are loving that one. Last book you ever read. Is this the last book in that series? Let's see. No, it's not. There's a 7, there's an 8. My word. Okay, Refrigerator Full of Heads. Had to drop it. I liked series 1, but again, when I'm looking at all the books I'm picking up, I'm keeping the things that just blow me away week to week. And Refrigerator Full of Heads Volume 2 wasn't blowing me away. It was cool. They were adding new things to the overall story. But if you put all your books on a line from best to worst and you cut the end off, that book was towards the end, unfortunately. All right. Rain number 2. I loved Rain number 1. It looks like she's on the cover still. I wondered if it was going to be a series of independent stories that have some connection because of the event that happens. I won't spoil anything, I guess. And it looks like our character is still on the cover over here, which I think is interesting. So maybe it's going to be a continuation. I don't know where it goes from here. If you guys read Rain, it's like I don't know where that story goes. We met some people, something happened, and then it was left. It was just like, okay, something happened, and then like that's the end of the story. Like, okay, I don't really know where to go from there. Let me go into the chat real quick. Yay, Supergirl! I know. Catwoman cover. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. Good book, but are you confused in it? Like, do you have a firm grasp on who this guy is, what his motives are, why he knows, what he's trying to do? Because whenever he's in a situation, he like freezes, locks up, and like pisses himself and like falls down, So it's a little bit weird. Maybe I need to go from there. Fable, the one and only. He's got an Instagram. If you guys didn't know, one collection down. Go check him out. He's a new channel. He's got a few followers. Go hit him up, man. He's got some great stuff. Blame Fable Show. Awesome stuff. Soundtrack for the Peace Be Army Bad Batch. Great guy. Great guy. Everyone's showing some love. Jay, what's going on, brother? Mr. Miracle. Are you calling me Mr. Miracle? Or are you excited about me? Are you just proclaiming Mr. Miracle? What are you doing there? I'll take it. I'll take the title. I'm that kind of guy. I'll steal it. Station, brother. Thanks for coming. Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop show was canceled, right? Kind of sad. Kind of sad there. Sheena, Jay, Bob, Blame Fable tonight. Bye. Where was that? Oh, baby. Eunice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right. Let's keep blasting through here before this turns in like an hour and a half to go over four weeks. Okay, so Shadow Man. Let's go. And I have a VV drop in 19 minutes. Let's go. Cross the Bear, Hell Cop, Cowboy Bebop, Ant, Kanto. Whenever I see Kanto, I think of Encanto now because my daughter loves that thing and the soundtrack's playing constantly. Interesting. It's all right. I like Volume 1 way more than Volume 2 and 3. So I just want to kind of finish the story out. It's been pretty cool. I'll say Cloaked. What else we got? Angel, Crimson Cage number 3. I haven't read number 1. I have it. I heard a lot of people love it though. Let's keep going. My bad. Impossible Jones. I got issue 1 and I liked it, and then like 2 and 3 never showed up. So I was like, I guess I'm not getting Impossible Jones anymore. Or maybe I got issue 2 and not 3, something like that. It's one of those instances where they order it, you put it on your poll, it gets ordered, and it just never shows. And they're just like, well, I don't know. Diamond's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, okay, thanks. All right. Going on to the 23rd, Detective Comics Amazing Spider-Man 90 with the cover not yet revealed. Okay, Saga 56. Oh my God, I can't wait for that one. Okay, Berserker 7, Robin 11, canceled Robin just because tournament's over. As far as I'm aware, now he's gonna be doing some stuff. I liked it overall. Again, it just fell like on that one side. It wasn't like, it wasn't on the right half. So I just had to cut it. It was interesting though. I like the tournament. All right, Ronin number 5. It's been like 6 months since we got a Ronin book. I don't even know what's going on anymore. That's the word. I mean, we talk about what's a doomsday clock. Holy crap! I think that has the worst schedule than that. This is only 5 issues, and the damn thing's been coming out for about a year. So that's the worst release schedule in comics, I think, because I don't even know what's happening anymore. I forget who's alive. I forget where they are, what the objective is. I don't know what's going on. I think this is like they're just storming the main guy, I guess. I'm not sure. Coordinated Attack, Department of Truth number 16. That's a crazy cover. Crossover. I think that's ending soon, I believe, right? DC versus Vampires, a fun book. If I had to drop another DC book, it would probably be this one, just because it's fun and interesting. It's just not in continuity or anything like that, and it's just a fun take. I've been kind of digging it. That's why it's still here, because I just like having all these characters in the story that I'm reading, because otherwise it's just nothing but like Batman. And I want to have some Wonder Woman. I want to have some Lantern. I want to have other people in my books. And this is kind of the way I'm doing it. Kind of cheating by putting them all in one book, just so I can get those flavors, Oblivion Song, man, I've been stacking that forever, for years. I only got maybe a dozen or 2 issues in. House of Slaughter, not too bad. It's a lot less slaughter and more about the house and more about Jace and everybody else. So it's been an all right book so far. All right, Human Target, loving that book. Is that Martian Manhunter in there? Right? That's gonna be a cool issue. I love Greg Smallwood's art. Very, very cool. X-Deaths, again, another Wolverine book coming out. Gunslinger. For all you Gunslinger fans, I think he's the coolest, right? He's the coolest of the variations. You know what I mean? Ghost Rider 1. That'll be a fun book. Let's see. Looking for a CGC club. What do you mean a CGC club? Let's see. She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulk. That will be interesting. I know the covers are pretty cool with those, right? They're beautiful. Those would be kind of cool to pick up and display. All right. Redneck Silk. Issue 1 comes out this next week. Cover for that's pretty fire. That one looks really good too. Spider-Man. I'm not getting these other Devil Rain tie-ins, I don't think. I'm not going to worry about those. Silver Surfer Rebirth issue 1 comes out next week. And so I didn't know this book was even coming. There's lots of covers for this one, lots of different things going on. Magic Order again. So we have number 5. Last book you'll ever read. Philadelphia. What else we got? Aquaman 1. Anybody excited for this Aquaman book? Got Power Rangers, Rush number 4. I had to drop it because it was just so weird, man. The dialogue, I had to reread pages over and over and over again. And I don't like that in books. I don't like that. I took a chance on it. I think I have 2 issues. And I struggled through both of them. I go, no, I don't care. I don't care who's writing it. I can't read it. Can't read it. Rogue Sun number 1. Interested in it. Hell, Out number 5. Again, it was a book I was picking up and I dropped it because it was just on the wrong end of the scale. And just saving some money. Saving some money on books I'm not blown away by. Step by Bloody Step. That one looks interesting. I have A and B picked for this one. Looks like an interesting story. You might want to keep an eye on that one, I would say. Let's see. Elvira Meets Vincent Price number 5. I love the cover. Right. What else we got? As we get to the bottom, the books get a little bit more obscure. And I think that's what we're kind of running into right now. I don't see anything else that I'm extremely interested in. Let me know if you guys see anything that you're interested in. All right. Let's go. And that was last week. Okay, so it kind of falls weirdly. The last Wednesday's on the 23rd because of the short month. So we get those 4 weeks. So let's go real quick through our polls starting in February. This is what we got right now. So that's kind of crazy. So we got all these. So we have Arkham, Batman, Daredevil, Fantastic Four, Geiger, Noctera, Primos. What do we got in the second week? Billy, Devil's Reign, Fourth Man, Joker, King of Spies, Moon Knight, Newburn, Radio Apocalypse, and Venom. This might be 1 or 2 short, just because I've made some tough cuts, and it is what it is. For some reason, bam, a big week comes up. Dark Knight, Black Widow, Kanto. There's that Frozen Wonder Woman, Dark Ages, Hulk, Primordial, Righteous Thirst for Vengeance, X-Men. What's the Furthest Place from Here? Thor, Supergirl, Silver Coin, and Rogue Sun. Pretty awesome. Hey, what's going on, dude? Thanks for coming in. Excuse the typos. Yeah, dude, it's early, man. It's early. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm staring at a cold cup right now. Yep. You give hood influence on coffee on comics, man. Good stuff. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. $7.98. Super rare, good or nah? Secret rare? Yeah, I mean any secret rare is good. If you're talking about Vivi, are you a Vivi guy? I assume you're a Vivi guy. It's good. I mean, I don't collect secret rares or anything like that. I grab the commons and go from there. Because the commons are more true to cover A. So that's what I pick up. Cover A is the default cover that the comic comes in case lingo is confusing or anything. The other ones are made up covers or variant covers that they put out over time. So we have Berserker. This is last week. We have Berserker, Crossover, DC versus Vampires, Department of Truth, House of Slaughter, Human Target, Magic Order number 5, Oblivion Song. We got our Wonder Girl number 8. I don't even know if that's coming out. I forget the date when that's actually going to happen. TMNT Ronin, Swamp Thing Green Hell. Interesting first issue. Step by Bloody Step. There's that double dip on that one. I love that cover, and this one's just really cool too. And then Saga number 56. Damn, so that's what I'm getting right there. So I'm going to check the chat one more time. VV NFTs. Yeah, going for the drop here in a little bit. It's some kind of designer drop. It's some kind of figure. I don't remember which one it is. $7.98. First appearance, Green Goblin Secret Rare. Yeah. Yeah, it would be his first appearance, right? Because Red Goblin. It would be his first appearance. Yeah, I'm not entirely. I don't know secret rare prices, and yeah, it'd be a good one. I just collect commons. I just grab the commons. They're cheap, so why not? But $7.98. It's a 3-digit. So yeah, you got a 3-digit secret rare, first appearance, Red Goblin. I mean, you can't go wrong if you have that. If you actually have that in your collection, I'd just check the market. Hang on to it. See what's going on. Drink that coffee for one more hour. Yeah, I got to drop in 9 minutes, and my phone is what I use to record these, and so I'm gonna be jumping off here in just a minute. I'm gonna catch up on these comments real quick. Thanks for hanging out, guys. First live of the new year. That's what we're picking up. Tell me, guys, what you guys are excited about. If you're watching this in the replay, put down below in the comments what you're excited about. And it is actually snowing probably as hard as I've ever seen it snow in Tennessee right now outside, and it looks really beautiful. So I'm gonna make sure to get out there and play in the snow, man. Make a snowman, something like that. If it actually accumulates, it's not gonna be that cold. So the high today is like 35. So I don't know how long it's gonna hang around. But what else is going on? Cold brew. I don't do cold brews in the winter. But yeah, just curious if anybody around this water send their books to CGC solo, or if there was a club or group or sending books low prices. Oh, gotcha. So sometimes if you have an LCS, they offer that service, and they can like batch ship them out. The timing might be weird because they might wait for like 10 books to come in and ship them out. Ask your shop if you go to a shop. If you don't have a shop, I'm not familiar with any service that does that. Maybe reach out to like Rogue Trader or some guys that do pressing. RogueTraderUtah.com. You can check him out. He might batch some things together and send out to CGC. You might want to ask him if he offers that kind of a service, and you can save on some stuff. I think he has an account, right? So he could do that. Ask him though. There's no harm in asking. So I would suggest that. And then we need a series called the X Live streams of Nick Comic Culture. Yeah, no kidding. Or the deaths. No, just kidding. I'm in Florida, Nick. I know you are. I know you're in Florida, but you're in Central Florida. Not to be too specific. We did come down and hang out. I need to come down and hang out next time. And go to CGC in Sarasota. I think they're in Bradenton, actually, right? They're in Bradenton or they're in Sarasota. I can't remember the exact time. I don't slap. I don't blame you. I was actually sad. I sent away 2 books to the George Perez signing with my shop. They bundled a bunch of books together, and we're going to send them out. I'm going to be super happy to have that in my collection and be part of that, and super sad about the circumstances that we're in. But there's 2 books from 2 series that I meant to read, and I just never read. I've had the books for a long time. And so I'm like, well, crap, now I don't have a raw of that one issue right in the middle of that damn series. And I'm going to have to like find another copy or buy it digitally or something like that. Cerebros, day late and $1 short, brother. About to hop off. Catch the rewind, and check out Cerebros and I. We broke down last week's books. Check his channel right now for the video. It was a really fun conversation. It's always a fun conversation when I'm talking to him. Everyone's saying hi to Verno. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming in, dude. Am I slabbing the Spawn Compendium, Nick? No, not slabbing the Spawn Compendium. I don't even own it, bro. Don't even own the Spawn Compendium. You know I'm the biggest Spawn fan, though. I would do it. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off for about 6 minutes to my VV drop. I'm going to try to record that and put that out as well. I have a video planned for tomorrow. Weird Monday drop. I know, but it's about all the different signing events going on right now. So if you're not someone who goes to cons very often, or maybe they don't come to you very often, you can send your books in to CGC and CBCS. There's a whole method for it. I have a whole video that goes over who's going on right now and the dates and the prices and what they offer. So you can check that out tomorrow morning. And so, yeah, that'll be released then. Other than that, check out the PCB Army Bad Batch. We guys got stuff coming out all the time. Be sure to stay tuned to Whiplash Wednesday. Check out all those great guys. They're awesome. Thank you all for coming in. I really, really appreciate everyone kind of showing up here. It's a great time to hang out with you guys. Order your books for February. Here's what's coming out. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you guys next time. Peace out. Station, everyone. Station.
You know,